Hello. I am the Linux Mench. Today is going to be a really short video. It's going to be a part 2 video, a combination from my last 2 videos. So let's get to it. Right now, I'm in my main production computer. I'm running Arch Linux with DWM Window Manager. And today I'm not going to do work in this computer, and I'm not going to work in a virtual machine. I'm going to work in a real bare metal computer, the computer that's sitting next to me, that's running Debian 13. And I'm going to use my capture card to record it. I'll see you over there, so don't go away. I'm back. So now I'm using my capture card to record what's happening in another real bare metal computer. And I'm going to open up my terminal. I'm going to do a fast fetch. So you can see this computer is Debian 13. It's an Acer Expire 3950. My shell is Zesh. My window manager is DWM. And my terminal is ST, Simple Terminal. I'm going to clear the screen, and I'm going to do an HTOP. And this real bare metal computer has 4 processors, 8 gigs of RAM, and 8 gig of swap because the Debian 13 installer matched my swap with my RAM. Okay, look at this. We're running at 346 megabytes of RAM. Not bad, eh? So I'm going to close that, and I'm going to clear the screen. In my last video on Virt Manager, and in case you don't know, Virt Manager is my favorite virtual machine software application. It works only in Linux, but in Virt Manager, you can create a Windows 10 or a Windows 11 virtual machine. But the virtual machine software only works in a Linux computer. And like I said, it's my favorite software for making virtual machines. Now, in my last video, I showed you how to install Virt Manager in Arch Linux using my install script. And when I was talking about Debian, I made a mistake because I said in Debian or in a Debian-based distribution, all you have to do is install it from the software center. You don't have to use a script. I was wrong about that. So in Debian or in a Debian-based distribution like Linux Mint or some other Debian-based distribution, it's true, you can just install it from the software center. However, it's not going to work properly unless you change some configuration files. So number one, if you just install it from the software center, you're going to need a password to open it up and use it. You're going to have to use your user password to open it up and use it. And when you make a virtual machine, your virtual machine won't have internet. And if you're using uncomplicated firewall, your virtual machine won't have internet. So what I did was I took my install script for Virt Manager from my Arch Linux folder. I modified it for Debian, and I put it in my Debian folder. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like. So if you already downloaded my GitLab repository, you should go into the Mench folder and do a git pull. You're going to cd into Mench. I'm going to ls it. And we're going to go into this Debian folder. I'm going to cd into Debian and ls it. And see, now I have a Virt Manager script for Debian. So I'm going to vim into it. Vim. So this is the script. It's modified for Debian. And line number 6 to 18, those lines are going to change the configuration files. So number one, when you open up Virt Manager, you're not going to need to use your user password or log in as root. Number two, your virtual machines are automatically going to have internet. And number three, even if you're running uncomplicated firewall and you have it turned on, your virtual machines will have internet. So what you're going to do is you're going to run the script like that, and you're going to hit enter. Now I'm not going to run the script because I already ran it and installed Virt Manager in this Debian 13 computer. So you're going to run the script. After you run the script, and that's probably going to take about 5 minutes to run the script. After you run the script, you're going to reboot your computer, and that's it. That's all you have to do. Okay, so now I'm going to close my terminal and I'm going to open up Virt Manager. So this is DWM and I have a key binding. Control-Alt-V opens up Virt Manager. And it opens it up automatically on Workspace 8 because it's just the way I set it. So you see now my Virt Manager is open up and it's working. And I already tested it, and I'm not going to test it on camera because I want this to be a short video. Because I just recently, my last video was on Virt Manager and on screencasting iPhone and iPad to Arch Linux. So I don't want to repeat what I did in my last video, and I want this video to be really short. So you can see Virt Manager is working, and I tested it. It works. I was able to log on to a live ISO of Linux Mint and a live ISO of Arch Linux, and I had internet. Okay, so now I'm going to close this. And now also in a recent video, I showed how to download an app called UX Play so you could screencast or mirror your iPhone or your iPad in Arch Linux. And in that video, I showed you had to download the app from the AUR, the Arch Linux user repository, because it's not in the main repository of Arch Linux. And it worked. And I said in that video that you can also download it and use it in Debian. But there's one thing, and that's this. In Debian, you have to download an extra package. I'm going to open up my terminal. So to install UX Play in Debian, so in Arch Linux, like I said, I installed it from the AUR, the Arch User Repository, and all I had to do was install UX Play. Now in Debian, not only do you have to install UX Play, you have to install this one here, GStreamer 1.0-plugins-bad. Otherwise, it won't work. I'm going to hit enter, and that's already installed. Put my password in, and it's already installed because I already installed it. And of course, you're going to have to open up some ports in your firewall or turn off the firewall. And I showed that in my last video where I showed you how to screencast your iPhone and your iPad in Arch Linux. And you also have to turn on the Avahi daemon. And actually, I'll just do this now. So what I did was I typed in this command to stop uncomplicated firewall. Now, if you don't want to stop it, then you have to open up some of the ports. But I just did that. And then you have to start the Avahi daemon. And that would be the command there. And you hit enter, and that's done. So once the firewall is turned off, or you've opened up some ports, and you've started the Avahi daemon, all you gotta do is type in UX Play and turn on your iPhone or your iPad and hit the mirror icon with your finger, and it will work. And of course, you can watch my videos on that. My last two videos were on how to use my script to install Virt Manager in Arch Linux and use it, and how to install UX Play in Arch Linux and screencast or mirror your iPhone and your iPad in Arch Linux. Now I'm going to close my terminal, and that's it. In this video, I explained how I was a little bit wrong in something I said in my last video on Virt Manager, my favorite virtual machine software application. And what I said was, all you have to do is download Virt Manager in Debian from their repository or in Linux Mint from their repository, and it will work out of the box. And I was wrong. So what I did was I took my install script for Virt Manager from Arch Linux. I modified it to work in Debian. I tested it, and it works in Debian 13. And I showed you where to get it and how to use it. And then UX Play is an app for doing a screencasting or a mirroring of your iPhone or your iPad into your Arch Linux system. And today I showed you how to download it in Debian 13, because in Debian 13, you have to download an extra package in order for it to work, an extra dependency. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like it and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I am the Linux Mench.